It'll be a close one, but that's exactly my sort of match. It's not gonna be really close. You're gonna have to take out 6 Pokemon with 1 Rookidee. Oh, you caught me watching a video on YouTube, I'm sorry. Well, anyway, why are you here? Welcome, one and all. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokémon. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature. It is. Beautiful cities and many Pokémon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive. That's good. Look at that shiny elephant. Thanks to the help from these mysterious creatures that we call Pokémon. Yes, Pokémon are all around us, in the sea, in the sky, and even with us in our towns and underground, don't forget the Diglets. And those of us who choose to raise and train Pokémon to do battle and compete, we call Pokémon trainers. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it is a pleasure to be here. Now turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokémon trainer, your undefeated champion. It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition match! And he just kinda exploded into existence. Yep, and there's the Charizard. Ooh, the epic pose. Exhibition or not, Leon, your pristine record is about to end. I didn't get it, you know I don't lose battles, Ryan. Charizard, Dynamax. So cocky. That's actually not Dynamaxing, that's Gigantamaxing, but whatever. Gigantamax. Anyway, welcome to Pokemon Shield! Finally! We are here. At a game that still does not have any voiceover. And that may be the case forever. Just dumb, let's be totally honest. With cutscenes like that, you would expect some voiceover at this point. But no, that's not how we'd be doing things. And here we are, just sitting there, browsing on our phone. I forgot that this was the first game where we had phones. Hello, hello! Hello, hello! Are you a phone guy? Oh, did your flash new phone, Lynn? Are you watching Lee's exhibition match on it? But you can't cheer him on with your hands full. I can, watch me. You know the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to get Lynn. Never mind watching the match now. I've got it recording at home anyway. I record all my brother's matches. Come with me, Lynn. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits. I have problems reading, I'm sorry. So I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Now I've gotta run. See you in a minute. At mine later. In a minute. My brain did not want to read that. Anyway, we're back with more Pokemon. There's only this one and the next game, and then probably the game after that left for the main Pokemon games. And honestly, I've been looking so forward to Sword and Shield, and I'm also looking forward to Scarlet and Violet. Finally getting into the modern Pokemon games is something I really was looking forward to. Hey there. Hi. Girls. Okay. Oh, there you are. Hi there. Rushing off in that state, Lynn? Didn't Hop say you should bring your bag? I left it in your room. And don't forget to grab a hat for the weather. If we have weather, then yeah. Oh, that is my room actually. Grab your mom's old bag. Look at it. Fixing the hair. and we're good to go. I know how to use the inventory and everything. Look, it's a Switch. The latest video game console is sitting by the telly. Question. Because that's not a thing in Austria or in German language, I think in general to call it the telly. Do you still call it the telly? Or is it an olden way of saying it? I'd be interested in that. Ooh, I forgot how everything looked. I haven't touched this game in years. So it's kind of fun jumping back into that. But that's the case for all of the Pokemon games. So that's why I'm going through them. Because it's so fun experiencing them again after such a long time. And with the time it takes to get back to Scarlet and Violet, it will feel new as well again. But do! Have a look at you, Lynn. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. At least we know that it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. Munchlax, I'm with you, Hop. Snorlax, nah. Pfft. Are we gonna have to play the minigame from Twilight Princess? A Wooloo? But what's it doing here? Wants to get in there. Can't you see that? Bonk. Hey, you silly Wooloo. I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fencing. Now you listen. No going past the fence. No! Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in the slumbering Weald. Whatever you say, Wooloo. Now that that's taken care of, how about it, Lynn? Let's race. I bet I can make it to my house first. What with you lugging about the big old bag? Have you really taken care of the Wooloo bashing its head in? Because it seems like it still wants to go in there. I'm also not allowed to go in there, Wooloo. I'm sorry. Well, let's head on downtown. The power of science is amazing. Now you can battle and trade Pokemon with other people just by walking around. Isn't it super amazing? Wasn't that always like the gimmick of Pokemon games? They were always on handhelds. Like only like the Stadium games and Colosseum and XD and were like console bound. I think everything else was always handheld. Anyway, are you in here? If not, then I'm still just gonna barge in. It's my right as a Pokemon trainer to just barge in. I'm not a Pokemon trainer yet. Ma'am, is he here? There you are at last, Hop. Oh, and you've brought along Lynn. Hello, dear. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in the cupboard? He's in the fridge, actually. Still not here yet, for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station at Wedgehurst. Then that's where I'm going. You know he's hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that probably is for the best. You've got to come with me, Lynn. You've still never met my big bro, right? You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. I wait for you out on the route. Well, at least we're having some character development here already. Look at the little kitty. Aww. Hi, are you Hop's dad? To Hop, his brother is a superhero. Why do you have a full loving family and I only always have one mom? Well, actually no, in the 3rd gen you also had a dad. But still, after that, ditch that immediately again. Let's get a move on. Only remember, Lynn, wild Pokemon could come out of nowhere if I walk through patches of tall grass. I've got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, Lynn, so we'll steer clear of the tall grass as we go. Yeah, I'm not a robot anymore, I cannot handle wild Pokemon anymore. It's kind of a shame, but... I mean, what can you do? Hi, what are you doing? Let's go and meet Lee at the station. It's dead ahead from here. Let's go. Let's go. I only now realized that. But the head. It looks like this center circle of football / soccer field. And that's the ball in the middle. Might be a Wooloo, but I never put it together. Do your Charizard pose. Do it! Come on, don't be a wimp. There you go, Charizard pose. I don't know what that has to do with Charizard, but I take it. Hello, hello, Wedgers! Your champion Leon is back! I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. Tell me about champion Leon. You and your Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it. We've all been working on our battle skills just like you've taught us to, Lee. Every single one of those? Impressively. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Too true that Charizard is blazingly strong, but other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Gala's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all of the world. It sounds pretty German actually of you, but I mean, whatever. Lee! Hop! Dog! So my #1 fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown. Exactly an inch and a quarter since the last time I saw you. Bingo! That's the sort of sharp eye that keeps you undefeated so long, eh, Lee? And these bright eyes over there. I've got it. You must be Lynn, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion and a massive Charizard fan too. Wouldn't have figured that one out, brother. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Come on, Lee, and you, Lynn. Bet I can beat both of you back home. Your home or my home? That Hop. Always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Gala can have a champion time. I love how your cape has all of your sponsors on it. Charizard? Are you gonna take me with you or am I? I'm gonna assume that Charizard picked me up and I flew over with it. That makes me the winner overall, I would say. Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Lynn and me Pokemon, you did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. Showtime. Can't speak today. Take a good look, you two. I look good. The grass-type Pokemon Grookey, the fire-type Pokemon Scorbunny, and the water-type Pokemon Sobble. And now they're all running away. Look at the bunny run. Yo, Sobble. And the monkey doing monkey business. Okay, we're not gonna take Scorbunny because it's already pre-weakened for the battle. Aww. Alright, line up everyone. Which one? Which will you choose? Oh, these bright eyes. Joyous time. Go on, you pick first. I've already got my Bulu after all. So, I was thinking about my choice here quite a bit. And for my own run back when I played the game, I chose Sobble. But I don't want to go for Sobble this time. I was debating between Grookey and Scorbunny. And in all seriousness, I kinda wanna go with Scorbunny. Grookey is extreme fun. Oh, look how happy they all look when you get close to them. Except for Scorbunny, who doesn't pay attention to me. Oh, there we go. But that's really cute. But I think my choice will fall on Scorbunny this time, because we're just gonna go for the football feel. Scorbunny is fire type. It's filled to bursting with fiery passion. Is that on the fire type Pokemon Scorbunny? Yes. Let's go for it, Scorbunny. Would you like to give Scorbunny a nickname? Of course we would like to. Your name's going to be... Sure, you're gonna be Gira. There we go. The names are gonna be weird again. Not like big, small, hype. Even though those were great names. So it'll be Scorbunny for you. Nice one. And I'll go with Grookey. You're mine. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I'll be doing some serious training. No, look at the little Wooloo. Look at the little Wooloo. I bet you will, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and Lynn. So the two of you can battle and train and grow stronger together. To try to reach me. It's actually incredibly sad that we left out Sobble. And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but really strong and really kind too. But I mean that makes... Well, actually no, you would have needed group. Well, whatever. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. Dinner's ready, children. Then bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. Barbecue. It's a shame that so far we weren't able to make barbecue in any of the Pokemon games. We had curry, which is this game. We can make sandwiches once we are in Scarlet and Violet. Barbecuing, not a thing. Next gen maybe? The next day, I spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right Hop? You two getting on alright? Understanding one another? Maybe build up a bit of love? That sounds weird. Course I have, Lee. Lynn's made fast friends with her Scorbunny too. I have a bunny now. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. But you're looking at her for Lee. I'm the one who'll become the challenge for you. If you think Lynn might be able to challenge you, then I guess she's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to her and miss out on my chance to be the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know? Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first rate in battle too. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend, if she's up for it. What do you say? Willing and ready to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Let's go for it, Hop. Believe in your partner, Pokemon. Care for them too, with all your heart. Do those two things, and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. I hate the phrase having a champion time, but we're gonna get over that. Looks like everyone's on board. Pokemon and trainers alike? Then let's do this. I've watched every match that Lee's ever had, and you did not learn about type advantages, because you would have picked Sobble in that case. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home too. I know exactly what to do in order to win. I'm curious to see if you actually do know that, but we'll find that out. Yeah, our first battle in the new game. It looks so... A Pokemon battle it is then. I've got two partners with me. I don't. Well, no, I don't. We do not yet have Glitch. Glitch, wherever you are, I'm sorry. Crit? A critical hit? What kind of beginner luck is that? I don't know. I'm just doing what I want. Would have been even more beginner luck if Gira would have dodged that attack, but whatever. Took out that Wooloo in 2 hits. Don't know if that crit scripted or not. Level up. Amber. We should check out. It's not over yet. I've added another trusty ally to my team. And I just learned Amber, so how much of a chance do you really stand? Let me check something out here. Summary. I want to know. You're an attacker, not a special attacker, which I think is okay for you. I think you get more physical moves anyway. So I think that actually works out pretty good for me. Just a little bit sucky for Amber right now, but we're not gonna dwell on that one too long anyway. There goes. Did you really know about type advantages? It's not... Yeah. You apparently didn't know about it because you chose the one that has a disadvantage. So... Obviously... Was that another crit? Dang! Gira! Could have also gone with the name of a football player, but I didn't want to. And yes, I'm gonna mean soccer every time I say football, because I'm from Austria, and it just makes more sense for me that way. Just so that we're clear. You beat my 2 Pokemon with your 1? You and that Scorbunny are too much! I mean type advantage, you should have known about that. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. Lee didn't know me just a moment ago, but thanks for that. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in on all the fun. Now, see, Lee, that would have been a really bad idea for you because I have a Scorbunny. Good effort out there, Scorbunny. Why don't I get you all sorted? Thank you. And Lynn, you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favor to ask you. Be a real rival to Hop, would you? Push him and make the both of you stronger. I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen my battle now. Me battle now. Wow, I can't read. Lee, so come on. You've gotta let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You? Join the gym challenge? You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Gala region? Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. If that's really what you want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend Lynn. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokédex. A trainer's Pokédex helps them learn loads of things about all the Pokemon out there, including their strength. But it's more than just a collection of data, you know? It's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. Right, we get it. Pokédexes then. We're on it! Looks like it's off to the Pokemon research lab for you and me, Lynn. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokédex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You'd probably better go tell your mom that we're heading out too, though. Well, I guess I'm... Okay... Then did you hear that just now? Yes, I did hear that just now. The gate's open, and the Wooloo that was there... Yeah, you really thought you sorted that out? Smart. I was attacking the fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through there, do you? I do actually. But it's off limits, nobody's supposed to go in there. Remember the professor's granddaughter went in once, and she came back in a real state. And there was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterwards. Then, what do you say? Well, we've got to save it. Right, even if you're not supposed to, this is the kind of scene where you simply have to do what's needed. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in, Lynn. Well, I'm ready for an earful. Let's go. Also, I probably could have told my mom, but whatever. Come on, Lynn. You can't just leave the Pokemon on its own. I'm on it. I have a bunny with me. The slumbering wheel. Nice and calm. That Wooloo. Where do you think it got off to? Over there. I have no idea. The fog is really coming in thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. Then stop putzing around and talking to me. Let's just do the thing. Oh no, it's a Squabbit. My question is, you think I can run away from that fight, or do I need to take the fight? I can just run past it, okay. Doing alright there, Scorbunny? Let's be sure you're in tip-top shape. Yeah, now let's push on. I'm pushing. There's nothing, there was no problem there whatsoever. Gosh, dang it. See, oh, look at it, a rockety. See, those feel like scripted battles. Which, I mean, I'm not sad about. It's just weird. But yeah, I think they're scripted. That's probably fine. Did you hear that? Was that a Pokemon crying out, you think? I don't know what that was. A monster at least. More wild Pokemon. One thing that I'm 100% missing still from Legends Arceus is the ability to just toss Pokeballs at whatever runs around. Come on, Lynn, that Bulla might be in real trouble. Then don't stop me. I'm on my way. The music here is really nice. Really mystic and eerie. This is mad. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits. Yes. I think we're gonna get mauled by a Pokemon here. Oh, hi. Gently walking up them. What in the... Grilled? Grilled cheese? Something appeared. Okay, I have more physical attack, so let's go tackle that thing. Ooh, didn't hit. You look at me. What? The move had no effect on it? I mean, you see that thing? You really think whatever the crowd I can do would have any effect on that thing? Well, missed. Len, I can't see anything. You okay? I'm going to fight. Let's just light a fire. That way we can see something at least. I can't see that. I think we just whited out. Can't see anything. Wah! I think that's what that was supposed to be. And we came to. Where are we? Still in the field, I guess. You alright? Oh, Len! Hello! Lee? How'd you manage to find your way here? Your pants with directions. You always get lost. Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I'd be waiting ages for you too, and you never showed. Of course I came looking for the both of you. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. Here it is, and I'm now going to feed it to my Charizard. That little chap's just fine. So all of you had fainted by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds, but it took courage to come in here all the same, and I can't understand well enough why you did it. You did good, huh? And at least that Wooloo's alright. Yeah, Lynn? I thought we'd had it when that weird fog started rolling in and that mad Pokemon attacked. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon? What are you talking about, Hop? It seemed loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen, and it just had this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really? They seemed to pass right through it. Your moves passed right through it. So the fearsome Pokemon, they say, living in the slumbering field. Are they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. It'll be alright now that I'm here with you. Even if we did get an earful from Lee, did we? What an experience! This'll make a pretty fine first page in the tale of my legend. Did we get an earful? Must have missed it. Don't forget to tell your mom we're off to Wedgehurst now. She'll go spare if you leave without a word. Even worse. Even worse than Lee just did. Again, did I black out or something on that? I feel like Lee was pretty chill about everything. Anyway, Mom, you're in the kitchen again? Yes, there you are. Ah, now, isn't Scorbunny just a sweetheart? And yes, heard the news from young Leon. I'm glad someone bothered to tell me. Off to Virtuous, aren't you? I mean, I was coming here just to tell you, but whatever. Here we are, a bit of pocket money for your journey. Let's have a little something at the Pokemon Center. Maybe some potions or something. Remember that Scorbunny will battle to the very end for you. So don't you go pushing the poor dear too hard. Bah! And you, Scorbunny, look after my little Lynn. Come home to rest any time that you need. After all, east or west, home is best. Thanks, Ma. Anyway, then I'll be off, I guess. Since it's such a nice time to just start heading out. Bleh. Sheep's going bleh. I kinda wanna take a look. Because we have not fully explored what's up there. And you know, sometimes, hi. Leon is so busy that he hardly comes home, but I would like to keep his room clean and tidy. I'm taking it that is Leon's room. Training equipment and a billion caps. And that seems like Hop. Fascinated with Pokemon and Pokeballs. And a picture of Lee. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Hop. That one's Hop. Anything else? No, I want to look behind every corner right now, trying to find some goodies. Can't go there. Hi Hop, how's it going? Here we go. This is it's quite a big step, you know? My first step toward becoming the next champion. Guess I'll probably train up Grookey a bit by having a battle against Pokemon in the tall grass. You should get yourself to the building with the purple roof and get it. And the great red and white ball. Mark out on front. That's the Pokemon Research Lab. I love the song. There's a bunch of Wooloo in my way. Oh yeah, the Pokemon. Wouldn't want to wake up this sweet sleeping Wooloo, right? Yeah, okay. I am a nice person. Look at it, the Rookidee just flying around there. I forgot that it was the first game where they were just out in the open as well in the tall grass as everywhere else. Look it! And it disappeared. Pokemon are amazing creatures after all. Let's get that Paralyze Heal. I kinda don't care about the Pokemon just yet because I definitely wanna have some Pokeballs first before we go into anything. It's also not necessary yet. Hi there! The ultimate Charizard. Champions here. We're gonna explore more of the area later on. Let's get a move on and do stuff. Well done. Hi Charizard. That was kinda creepy. Well done, you reached the goal and managed to find the Pokemon Research Lab. You did a far sight better than I did my first time. I'm hopeless with directions. See how your build has already grown? All thanks to having Pokemon with you. I know I'm sure glad I've got Charizard with me to keep me from getting lost all the time. Now in we get. Go. Blah. Dialogue. Horrific. Hello. I've got to give it to Professor Magnolia. Everything in here looks fascinating. But work. No, look at the little puppers. No. Quirky. What is it today, Leah? Looking for info on another never before seen super strong Pokemon? And we should stop with these outlandish requests. He can't help himself. Good to see you too, Yamper. Yamper here is a real champ when it comes to helping you find your way around. He came to my rescue plenty of times back in the day, and I got lost on the road. Oh yeah, and that's his trainer, Sonia. What can I say about Sonia? Well, I like the way she cooks. She makes food you can gobble down in a flash. What kind of an introduction is that? Did you forget we were rivals during our gym challenge? It wasn't just Yamper helping you out, I did too. Anyway, nice to meet you. Name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is Lynn. She's a new Pokemon trainer. Set her on the right path, would you? I think Yamper is the one setting me on the right path. It is so adorable how it hobbles around. What does he think I am? He always got his head in the clouds. It's no wonder he gets lost all the time. No, looks like you've got a Rotom phone. Here there, Rotom. Bzz. Rotom phones are handy little things, aren't they? They've got a map and a navigation tool. That's it, Leon still gets lost, so... Oh, sorry, so tell me, do you know a lot about Pokemon? Yeah, bet. Well said. In that case, I'll make it so that you can use the Pokédex on your Rotom phone. I got the Pokédex app now. Just so you know, that Pokédex is a gift from my Gran. Could you let Gran know that you received the Pokédex? She lives in the house down along Route 2. I will let her know, but first... Exploration. Looking around in here. I'm not sure the bars should jump around that much, that feels... unstable. Anyway, unless you're managing micro movements, which I'm not sure is necessary for plants. But again, I have no idea. Everything just looks more interesting as it bobs around, I guess. There's a meteorite. That looks funky. Hey there, trainer. Sorry to stop you. You just left the Pokemon lab, right? So that means you've got a Pokédex, yeah? That doesn't mean shit, my friend. I love talking to new trainers if it gives them useful stuff. Promotion for the Pokemon Center, huh? It's a potion. Use it when your Pokemon's HP, their hit points, get low. HP is like a Pokemon's stamina. You can even use potions during battle. Knowledge is power. It's a good idea to talk to lots of different people and read everything you can on your journey. I'm not gonna read everything, but I'm gonna talk to everyone because the people are weird in these games. If you ever get lost during your travels, don't forget to trust the town map. All around here is just quiet countryside. But wait until you see the big city. It'll take your breath away. Can I enter random houses? I can! My Pokemon trainer privilege. That rather grand building beside us is the Pokemon Research Lab. But if it's Professor Magnolia you're seeking, you'll find you at home, down the far end of Route 2. Looking forward to that. Have fun with a Squabbat. Anything from you? I've just remembered what the sign here used to say. To the right is the Pokemon Lab, on the opposite side is the station. The station? Charizard pose, just doing the pose along with Leon makes me feel like I've got stronger. It's good. Saw Leon on the station, it's such a powerful presence. I recognized him before I even got close. Can I do anything in here? Hi there. I'm sorry, but please speak to me again once you... Okay. The world you see out in the window of a train never stops changing. Isn't it lovely? I guess. But that's for later, not for right now. Hey Hop, how's it going? What do you want? Oh, the Pokédex from Sonia? Then it's time to meet lots of different Pokemon and start building up a strong team. But battling strong Pokemon in the wild can leave your team in a bad way. Not to mention what battling another trainer can do. Luckily we've got Pokemon centers. Luckier yet, they're dead easy to spot. They look all the same wherever you go. Come on Lynn, bet you've never been inside one. I mean there's a store inside, I probably have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have been in here. Level with me, Lynn. Is this your first time in a Pokemon Center? Of course not. And I don't think you need me to tell you what you already know. If you two kids are Pokemon trainers, you might want to buy some potions before you head out. Cheers, I'm already good though. I'm heading to Route 2, Lynn. Come find me, maybe when you're done here. Have you talked to him just now or to me? I hate that so much. Anyway, what can I buy? No Pokeballs, so I don't think I care. What did you have? Got some Pokemon questions? Feel free to ask away. Oh, you're a dead one. Okay. But then I don't care. This month's birthday horoscope is spot on. Do you want to tell me your fortune too? Sure. Okay, in that case, can you tell me the month you were born? Next, I need to know what day you were born. There you go. Got it. Your birthday is... Yes. We read it the other way around, but whatever. So since you were born on August 2nd, your fortune is... Let's see here. What's this thing here? This must be for my snack. Page is much that can't really read it. People with your birthday are going to be super duper lucky. Might even run into a legendary Pokemon. Or maybe not. So anyway, see you later. So it just took my birthday and then ran away. You don't have my years or whatever. In the morning my Pokemon wakes me up. And in the evening I put my Pokemon to bed. I can't imagine a life without Pokemon. If you're looking for the Pokemon Professor, you can usually find her at the lovely home by the lake enjoying the slow life. I heard that Leon has a younger brother. I bet he's an amazing trainer just like Leon. He is. Berries! I've got your fresh berries. Pick berries. What do you say? Interested in something? Oh yeah, in this game you could buy berries. Thanks, I'm good for the moment, but... Fashion. Having a meal with a Pokemon makes the food taste extra good. Believe you. It's fun to do some shopping in a boutique. Even just getting a new hat can change your whole look. My wool look? Crocodile. We're finding stuff. Let's take a look at what we can buy in here. If we can buy something in here. And I already spent money buying outfits. Didn't take us long to get to that point, but here we are. Honestly, I love outfits. I love just browsing through everything. So let's just start it off like that. Listen, Lynn, I've been thinking. If you're a Pokemon trainer now, you must want to try your hand on the Pokemon on the gym challenge, right? I know what it is. But I hate that both of these things just lead down the same path. The gym challenge, mate. The annual competition where trainers can battle it out for the right to challenge the champion. But the trick is that you've got to be the endorser if you want to take part. And Lee doesn't seem to think I'm up to snuff. So I'm thinking I'll talk to the professor and see if she could help. You've got to take part too. A proper rival is just a thing every trainer needs to keep growing strong after all. Keeps you motivated, right? The professor's house is way down at the end of Route 2. So let's head there and give our team the chance to train up a bit along the way. Sure, let's go. I'm just gonna barge into some random people's houses beforehand though. You know me. Sonia and Leon used to have a healthy rivalry, but... Fucking... Leon loves Pokemon and loves Pokemon battles. I remember he would always go all out, even on practice matches. But what? I'll never learn. What's your deal? In order to bring out the full strength of their Pokemon, trainers must be knowledgeable. Basics of Pokemon Trainer Lesson 2. Don't forget to record your progress often. Basics of Pokemon Trainers Lesson 3. If a Pokemon uses a move that matches its type, the move's power increases. That's called Stab. Basic of Pokemon Trainers Lesson 1. The Pokemon on the top of your team will be the first one to enter the battle. Thank you. Okay, that looks kind of fancy. There's someone out there. You see that house in the distance? With the purple roof? That's where the Pokemon Professor lives. I figured there's something out there. We're gonna figure it out momentarily. Let's go though. Route 2. Over here, Lynn. Hi. Alright, Lynn. It's time we filled out in our teams a bit. Oh, hi. And I'm here to teach you how. You'll need to catch Pokemon if you've got any hope of filling in that Pokedex. Lee, where'd you come from? Every Pokemon has got a type or two, which can make it good against some opponents but poor against others. That's the reason you'll want to catch different Pokemon, to cover one another's weaknesses. Now let's have a champion time as I show you how it's done. Either I remember something wrong, or this is only in Scarlet and Violet, but weren't you able to skip the catch tutorial in this game? Whatever. Typically, I'll give you some more Pokeballs in return. I'll only ask that you catch plenty of Pokemon. The Pokemon around here seem easy to catch, almost like they're itching to join some trainers. Trainers team, wouldn't you say? 20! Nice, thank you. The Pokemon in your team will get XP points when you catch Pokemon too. And of course, they get XP points from battle. So take on other trainers you meet along the path to help your Pokemon thrive. Your team will keep on changing and growing as you get stronger together, no doubt. But even if you don't know exactly how yet, show your champion something good, alright? Alright, I'm gonna catch loads of Pokemon. The professor will be shocked when she sees. I don't think she will be shocked, but maybe impressed is the right word. Hi there. I'm gonna do my duty and gonna go ahead and catch all Pokemon that are new in the generation. As we always do. You're level 7 already. That's not too shabby. Let's just see if we can just catch you as is and I don't need to worry about anything. Because if we would just stay in the Pokeball and we're done with that, we're golden. I'm already gonna get 4, maybe 5 Pokemon in my team with just the beginning area here. Off the attack setup. Quick attack, beautiful. Yup.
Nickit. The fox Pokemon. Cunning and cautious, this Pokemon survives by stealing food from others. It erases its tracks with swipes of its tail as it makes off with its plunder. This Pokemon is also really helpful with cleaning the floor.
That seems useful. Maybe I'm gonna have one at my home just so that the cleaning up is a little bit easier. But that seems really useful. Your name's gonna be Mop. There you go, Mop. That's your name now. And next one. Going in one after the other. We're gonna have some Pokédex entries here in the first episode. Would be a shame if we wouldn't have some. Oh yeah, repeat the balls. Let's catch Rookity. Which, honestly, I love Corviknight. Really difficult for me to say in this run to not have it in the party. But I love Corviknight.
Rookity. The tiny bird.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Sorry, Glitch.
It's okay. The tiny bird Pokemon. Jumping nimbly around, this small-bodied Pokemon takes advantage of even the slightest opportunity to disorient larger opponents. You alright?
I'm good, yeah, thank you.
Good.
Also, it's really nice to have you again. We've just started it and I started missing you already, so it's nice to have you again. Your name? You're gonna be Burp. It doesn't matter because you're not. I can give all of the other Pokemon that will not be in my party weird names. That's okay. The party members are the ones that gonna get a few more like significant names. But everyone else is just gonna get some. I caught you, so you're gonna get a stupid name. It's just how that's gonna go. I really wonder if I will run into a Wooloo here as well or not. Or a Yamper. Yamper would be fun. Anyway, I feel another sneeze coming up. I'm so sorry, Glitch. I don't want to interrupt you with that again.
Yes, Wovit. The cheeky Pokemon. It eats berries non-stop. A habit that has made it more resilient than it looks. It'll show up on farms, searching for yet more berries. Be careful.
I'm pretty sure it wants my berries. It doesn't get them. Or maybe it will get them. It's in my party right now after all. You are... Oh, that's not enough. Is it? There we go. Well, Katzel. And now you try saying that. Okay, so we have 4 Pokemon in the team already. A whole bunch of Squabets. I mean, if I run around in the grass, maybe I'll run into a Wooloo, but it's not that important to me. I'm not gonna go out of my way to try and catch every single thing. Just whatever we can. It's common manners for Pokemon trainers to battle when their eyes meet. And they did indeed meet. I'm also planning just as a heads up, to reduce the number of trainer battles that you will see in this series. So you won't see every trainer battle, especially just some trainer battles that are along the road and outside. I will just cut out eventually, just to keep the game flowing a little bit more, and we're gonna make more progress that way. But at the beginning here, because the fights are a little bit more interesting, or if a fight I'm in turns out to be more interesting, then you will see them. But for the most part, I'm gonna cut most of the trainer battles in the future, just to keep it a little bit nicer and flowy. Burb is level 6. Even though the battles are a lot of the things that are important in the Pokemon games. Whenever there's a strong trainer, I always look right at them. That's good, I mean, you try to challenge yourself. So it's gonna be a little bit of a back and forth on how the fights are going and how I feel about the fight. So it will be random what fights are in. I did not see what I just picked up. It will be a little bit random on what fights you will see and what fights you won't see. Good, I thought there had to be a reason why I could go around there. Because it would have been weird otherwise. Hi, can we fight please? What the? Oh, it's that thing. Let's see. Oh, you have a Tootle already. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. I'm just gonna quick attack you. And it's still good enough. Honestly, with that thing I expected bite. But whatever. I can expect whatever I want. Getting down a little bit, but the quick attack should deal with that really nice and quickly. And there we go. Everyone's growing up. Burb is also level 7 now. Are we cute and nothing more? It looks like our strength still has a ways to go. Sorry for that. So that thing. Look at that. It's the fabled blue shell. You might also just stay in the Pokeball if I catch you. So, something important. There we go. Tootle is actually a Pokemon that I wanted to keep in the team. It is one of the Pokemon that I was like, honestly, Tootle might be good in the long run. It's water, it's rock. It has a good combination of stuff that would work. Sorry, Glitch, please.
Tootle. The snapping Pokemon. It starts off battles by attacking with its rock-hard horn, but as soon as the opponent flinches, this Pokemon bites down and never lets go. Sounds like the mighty type.
Yeah, see, I thought that too. I also thought it was weird that it used tackle and not bite or something. But, I mean, whatever. Your name's gonna be... You're gonna be Donnie. Oops, not Dooney. Donnie. There you go. And Donnie is, for the most part, going to be an actual team member. And that means you go up to spot 2. Okay, I have Donnie up front now, so that we can train Donnie a little bit. I couldn't beat Hop, but I'm gonna beat you. Let's see what you've got, buddy. Let's see what you've got. I'm always open to see the challenge. Flipbug. Flipbug is a fun one. Flipbug is also one of the Pokemon that was a definite contender to be in the party. Like, a bug psychic Pokemon is like, you lowered my special attack. In that case, I probably should just tackle you if I lower my special attack. Oh, you're doing that again. Does that always happen? That's a lot better. If it happens again, then I'm gonna be really curious if this is like a guaranteed... Seems to be a guaranteed thing to lower special attack. No, so close. If I wouldn't have used Water Gun the first time, then I probably should have been fine. All of a sudden I'm faster. Thanks, game, for cheating for me. There's so much happening still at the beginning. Home claw for mob. Well, I did not take a look at what was coming up next, but Gira, I'm gonna give demo to you because you're a little bit healthier. Only a little, though. Not that much. Nick it, okay. You must nick it. Oh, quick attack. Well, too bad. A normal tackle deals more damage, and I think if I quick attack, I'm faster than you. And there you go. Goodbye. Oh my, no! Why? Make sure that you don't get another attack off. There you go. Bye, Naked. Nice. 3! Hero is growing good. Lose to wild Pokemon, lose to many trainers. Happens, hey. It's okay. You have a cool Naked. Just think about it like that. Yeah, bro. Sorry. But that's definitely something that we don't have in the party yet. That we want to catch. Well, in the party, that's definitely something that we don't have yet. And I said we're gonna catch all... Oh! It just broke through. I hope it doesn't know any electric type moves, because that would be really bad. Ball fetch. Found a Pokeball. Can you stay in that one? Oh, come on. Jiggle, wiggle, biggle, snatch. There we go. Yeah. That was the most difficult catch so far. Burp, sorry. Home claw. Too much home claw. Hey.
Yamper. The puppy Pokémon. This gluttonous Pokémon only assists people with their work because it wants treats. As it runs, it crackles with electricity. It will shock you if it doesn't get any treats from you.
I figured that it was gonna shock me if I don't have treats. Good thing is I have a dog, so I have treats for it, so we're fine. Honestly, it just makes sense to call you Sparky. It just makes too much sense. Because people already call their dog Sparky, this one legitimately throws off sparks, so it just makes sense. Look, there's the professor! I can see that. So you have unraveled all the secrets of the Dynamax phenomenon yet? Oh goodness, no! The whole thing is still full of questions. I'd hoped that my granddaughter would take over my research, but... Dear me, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice my guests. Hi there. My name is Magnolia. Welcome, young trainers. Now come, let's head indoors. Let's! And we headed indoors. Why, Hop, dear. I see Wooloo has made some new friends. And you must be Lynn. I trust you received the Pokédex from Sonia. I'm sure you'll have it completed in no time. I won't. The Corviknight staff is cool though. You must already know about Dynamaxing, right, Lynn? Professor Magnolia has been doing research into the Dynamax phenomena for years and years. And it takes a proper understanding of the thing if you plan to use Dynamaxing to the fullest. There you go again, Leon. Always talking about your Pokémon. There are other things that are worth knowing about too, you know? Like how many different types of tea there are. I mean, there's still more important things to know than that, but sure. Hey Professor, do us a favor, would you? Help me convince Lee he should endorse us for the gym challenge. Oh, Leon. Why wouldn't you endorse them? Hop and Lynn just started out as Pokemon trainers. There's still loads they don't know yet. I have watched enough to know what's going on. Dearie, I thought your dream was to have everyone in the gallery to become strong trainers. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, you're not wrong. that goes precisely the reason I gave them both a Pokémon, in fact. Yeah, Hop, you alright? Right then. In that case, how about this? Let's see if the two of you can show me such a brilliant battle that I'm left with no choice but to endorse you. And don't worry, I'll make sure both your teams are in good shape before the battle starts. Thank you, my turtle was dead. Right, I'll be waiting outside, Lynn. Well, let's go. Hurry it up, Lynn! I've got a battle mission, I can get myself that endorsement. Yes, flippin' chill out a moment. I'm here. Do I have to talk to you? I'm going to become the greatest Pokemon trainer there is. And to do that, I need to endorse that endorsement to take part in the gym challenge. Come at me with everything you have so we can prove that to Lee that we've got what it takes. Of course. Gonna start it off with my snapping turtle. I'm rather interested in seeing how you two young trainers battle too. Listen, you two. The reason I'm unbeatable is because I learn from every battle I see or take part in. That's how I've got to where I am today. So show me something good in this battle. It's time for my legend to begin. Well, let's show your legend, Hop. I mean, you're gonna get endorsed either way. It doesn't even matter if you take me down or not. Difference is I have 6 Pokemon in my party already. Have you gotten a bit stronger? Me and my team will put you to the test and see. Well, I can tackle you. You can tackle me too. Actually, I don't know what my best stat with you is, Donnie. Are you attacker or a special attacker? Let me just quickly see that. Since you are part of my party, I need to know that. Normal attack. Special defense will be your strongest stat. Don't think so, but what is shell armor? Hold on. Hard shell protect the Pokemon from critical hits. That's really good. Growl, there goes my attack stat. Well, whatever. I can switch over to just water gun. I'm gonna be fine. More growl. Go ahead, do that. I don't care. Now I'm gonna sploosh some water on you and I'm gonna be fine. Ta-da, see? Now you have a wet sheep. How you feel about that? That does not affect my water gun. Hop. Come on, get it together. I thought you were gonna be the next number 1. That's pitiful. And there we go. There we go. Those are some good level ups. Bites, there we go. Bachkatzel. Nice. Rookie, we're definitely gonna switch that one out. Gira, that's you. That is for you, Gira. I don't wanna run the problem of getting Donnie run down by a crit again. By a super effective move, I mean. Can't be critted. That's the one good thing. I wonder. But look at you. Seems you've learned your type matchups. It's really a simple one. I wonder how that is like with. We had Marini in Pointy in the last Pokemon game that had Merciless, I think it was. Which whenever the Pokemon was poisoned, Marini would get a guaranteed crit. I really wonder how that would play together with Donnie here. Would that be impossible to crit still? I'm curious to know how that would play out, because I don't think I've ever seen that. Well, anyway, it'll be a close one, but that's exactly my sort of match. It's not gonna be really close. You're gonna have to take out 6 Pokemon with 1 Rookidee. I mean, Donnie can now not eat berries, but heck. Yeah, okay, that stung a little bit. That bit a little bit though. I really would have loved to see you have the powerful jaw where bite moves get stronger. Whatever that hyper jaw, whatever that's called as an ability. But I mean, no crits can hit you is also a good one. Anyway, goodbye, Rookidee. Yeah. Nice and easy. Everyone's growing up big and strong. There you go, Hop. Got it that I lost it. And that I lost, but I'd expect nothing less from my rival. Sorry, Hop. You need to learn how to go about in these fights. And I even got my Pokeball throw perfect too. You think about the wrong things, Hop. The sting of defeat and the joy of victory. I guess going through both is the key of the two of us getting stronger, right? Again, you're thinking about the wrong things. And Lynn, Hop, but after seeing a match like that one, I suppose I have little choice but to give you both an endorsement as champion. Thank you for not handing us anything. Yay, we got an endorsement. Yes. Thanks, Lee. I swear I'm going to win my way through the gym challenge to reach you. Would be weird if you wouldn't. I may both be young still, and plenty rough around the edges, but it was a proper battle. Charizard and I were both feeling the excitement in every last cell in our bodies. Hop, you've always tended to get caught up in things like how you throw your Pokeball out. Things that have nothing to do with real strength. Honestly, I'd been worried about you still obsessing over that sort of nonsense, but he just said he was still obsessed about that. But it seems you've really grown a bit, little brother. And I'd like to see some more thrilling Pokemon battles out of you too, Lynn. Alright, Lynn. You and me are going to train up against one another to aim for the champion's title. Against one another? Absolutely. The more we keep battling against one another, the more our Pokemon will grow. What's that? That's what's called a meteorite. I mean, the most gentle meteorite I've ever seen, but a meteorite nonetheless. Lynn, would you look at this? They're wishing stars. Since there are two of them, you should take one yourself. How lucky. That looks weird. With one of these, my Pokemon can Dynamax. They're gonna be massive! Yes! Well, trust you to pull something like this. They say wishing stars fall down for those who have a true wish in their heart, you know? I will be the greatest trainer ever! I will be the greatest trainer ever! I will be the greatest trainer ever! Okay, come on. There, I've said it 3 times, so surely my wish will come true now, right? Don't be silly, Hop. Those wishing stars are composed of a curious sort of rock containing unknown power. They are one of the most precious resources we have in the Gala region. But they won't do a thing for you in that state. Give them to me now, and I'll have you sorted. Alright, you've done heaps of research on the Dynamax phenomenon, haven't you, Professor? Then please, give Lynn and me the power to Dynamax our Pokemon. First we got the battle against that mad Pokemon in the slumbering wheel, and now this. It really feels like we're getting caught up in the adventure of a lifetime. I do understand your excitement, young man, but don't get carried away. You want to save your energy for tomorrow's journey. Hop is all over the place. Hi! Where did you come from? Seems I came back home right in time for all the excitement. Hey, you lot. Why not have some dinner? You must be hungry, right? I've been totally obsessed with making the latest trendy curries. I mean, let's. I'm always down for a curry. Nice. Yes, playing with my hair. It's morning at last. It's time for our adventure to truly start. Good morning to you, young challengers. Hop, is it true you really met some Pokemon you didn't recognize? Is there anything more you can tell me about it? Well, there was weird heavy fog, and then this even weirder Pokemon appeared. Then tried to fight it off, but then I think we both passed out or something. It's all pretty hazy. The right fount of information you are. Lynn, Hop, these are for you. Throws them in your face. Or just puts them on the ground, that's also fine. Got the Dynamax band from Professor Magnolia and slipped it on your wrist. Nice. Now we can Dynamax our Pokemon. Those are your Dynamax bands. I made them by fitting the wishing stars you found last night into those bands. Thanks, Professor. This is brilliant. It's just like the one Leah has on him too. Now we can Dynamax a Pokemon like he does. My word, you don't waste any time, do you? I think you'll find it's not so simple as all that. There are a number of conditions you must meet if you hope to have your Pokemon Dynamax and take on that gigantic form. Now, don't be afraid to go all sorts of places and meet all sorts of Pokemon. That will help fill out your Pokedex too. The legend of my reign is finally about to begin. Come on, Lynn, I'll beat you to the station. I mean, you will, naturally, because... Yay. Can I turn it off? Well, whatever. Well, whatever. Let's just move forward. Strange Pokemon in the slumbering wheel. I don't know. I've got an uneasy feeling for some reason. I mean, you probably should. Hey there, little one. Squee! I understand it fully. Hi, who are you? Do what plants want instead of what you want. If you keep that in mind, plants will grow. Okay, I'm gonna have to check out what's upstairs. And there's nothing. It's just all sorts of pink. Well, time to head on down. And see what else we can find out around the house. I knew it. I think I just remembered that, it's plain and simple. Hey, bag. Because I remembered that there was something behind the house. Behind a house. So, whoosh, that is such a horrible camera angle shift. But whatever. And there's also something over here I see. Thanks for that. A great ball. It's also interesting that only now, after all this, I finally got the message for everything that I've got. One last thing before we race, Lynn. See, I've got some great advice for you. Do you now? Know how you sometimes see Pokemon wandering about out of the tall grass, yeah? You can move really slow, like crouch down, those Pokemon won't pay you any notice. But on the other hand, if you whistle at them, you'll be sure to catch their attention. If you're a bit rubbish at whistling, just remember this. Need a fail-proof trick? Press the left stick. Try that, and lead you can catch the most Pokemon then. I already have a full team of 6. Remember Waitrose Station, right? We went to pick up Lee before. That'll be the goal. So see you there. Not the amount of Pokemon. I whistled at you. Ah, it's following me. Anyway. It's time to head back to the station. Oh, there's something shimmering. Got a revive. Yeah, well, that's nice. Anyway, we're back to Waitrose. Hi. Didn't want to talk to you, but anyway. I saw Hub sneaking off toward the station. Sneaking? I'm pretty sure it was sprinting. But sure. Come on, Lynn. You'll never beat me to the station at that pace. I mean, I won't, because you're running while I'm standing, so that feels kind of unfair. It feels really unfair if you think about it. Anyway, I'm on my way. Wait for me, Hop. So out with it, Lynn. How many did you catch? I got a real special one, and you got... Not one? What were you doing this whole time? You're going to want the team if you're a trainer. Hop, I have all of the Pokemon that are on this route already. I don't need to catch another one. Thanks for Swift though. That's a technical machine, a TM mate. With a TM like that, you can teach your Pokemon a new move in the flash, and you can use them again and again too. Everyone can teach the move Swift. He gave it to me ages ago, and now it's yours. Thanks. The gym challenge will begin in Motostoke, and our train's waiting, so let's go. So, our train's waiting, and we're on our way. So I would say that's a good spot to end the first episode. We have our Pokemon, we have our challenge, we are on our way. So, I would say we're gonna leave the first episode here. In the next episode, we're opening up our world of Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below. YouTube really enjoys that for some odd reason. So do it to appease the YouTube gods. And I also enjoy reading your comments. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!